Welcome back to the front lines of fame, the archive of the unspoken, and the only channel where we don't just watch the drama unfolds, we decode the human spirit behind it. You are watching Mr. Magazine, and I am honored to be your guide through the storm. Today, we are setting aside the trivialities of beach vacations and fleeting romances. We are not here to talk about who wore what on the red carpet. Today, we are dissecting a corporate and emotional earthquake with two epic enters. Emin Günenç and İlsu Demirci. Miracles sometimes happen in this industry. Amidst the jungle of cameras, blinding lights, and mediocre scripts, an act of solidarity has emerged so powerful that it has threatened to bring an entire production to its knees. The corridors of the Arafta set are buzzing, not with the usual murmur of gossip, but with the thunder of a major crisis. But before we reveal the ultimatum that has chilled investors to the bone, I have a request for my loyal community. If you value journalism that celebrates integrity over scandal, please destroy that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We are building a fortress of truth here. For those who wish to stand with us on the front lines, the join button is waiting for you. Your membership keeps the lights on and the stories flowing. Now, brace yourselves. We are about to witness an actor revolution. The news reaching our desk is unprecedented. According to the most reliable leaks from the heart of the Arafta set, Emin Günenç has dropped a bombshell on the producers, a statement so brief, yet so devastating, that it has left the writer's room in a state of paralysis. Standing firm against the powers that be, Emin reportedly delivered a 7-word sentence that will go down in the history of Turkish television. If İlsu Demirci leaves, I'm leaving, too. Let us pause and analyze the gravity of this. This is not a request for a bigger trailer. This is not a negotiation for a salary hike. This is a man putting his own contract, his own financial security, and his own career on the line for the sake of his co-star. He has made it clear, the series rests on two pillars, and if the production decides to crumble one, he will willingly tear down the other. To understand why Emin reached this breaking point, we must look at the fuse. This tension didn't arise overnight. It has been a slow, silent, and painful process of erosion centered on İlsu Demirci. İlsu is an actress whose talent and charisma are beyond question. She is the soul of the show. But reports suggest she has been the victim of unforgivable creative negligence. The writers, perhaps pressured by external factors or suffering from inexplicable narrative blindness, began to relegate her character to the background. Imagine the frustration of a star of her caliber. She watched as her role, which should have been the fundamental engine of the plot, faded away scene after scene, reduced to a mere decorative accessory. İlsu, known for her professionalism but also for her strong character, reportedly confided a heartbreaking truth to her inner circle: I deserve more in this story. She wasn't asking for screen time, she was demanding consistency. She was fighting for the dignity of a character she built with sweat and tears. And while she suffered in silence, someone was watching very closely. This is where the story takes a cinematic turn. In an industry where co-stars often look the other way to protect their own interests, Emin Günenç decided that silence was not an option. The chemistry we see on screen, that electricity between Emin and İlsu that has captivated millions, is not a camera trick. It is the reflection of a mutual respect and an unbreakable professional connection that exists off-set. Emin absorbed her frustration as his own. When the atmosphere on set became unbearable, marked by distant glances and a lack of joy, he acted. In a moment of high tension, perhaps after a routine meeting or a poorly written scene, he issued his ultimatum. He didn't just defend a colleague, he defended the integrity of the project. He knows that without İlsu, Arafta loses its soul. I must pause here to ask you, the jury of public opinion. Have you ever had a co-worker defend you like this, risking their own job? Is Emin's move a reckless gamble or the ultimate act of loyalty? I want to read your stories and thoughts in the comments below. And if this story of solidarity moves you, please consider clicking the join button. Your support allows us to tell these powerful stories. The production's reaction has been, predictably, one of absolute panic. Insiders describe late-night emergency meetings, phones ringing off the hook, and a team of writers working against the clock to rewrite entire storylines. Why? Because the threat of losing both main stars simultaneously isn't just a creative problem, it is a financial catastrophe. The brands that have invested millions in Arafta didn't do so for the plot twists, they did it for the Emin and İlsu brand. The chemistry between them is the sales engine, the magnet that attracts consumers. Advertisers are reportedly pressuring the production company to retain the couple at all costs. Without them, there is no deal, is the sentiment echoing in the boardrooms. This external pressure has given Emin and İlsu incredible leverage. They now have not just the talent, but the capital on their side. Rumor has it that the producers, desperate to put out the fire, have promised İlsu Demirci a much stronger story arc. They are offering to give her back the leading role she should never have lost, promising deeper character development and stronger scenes. But the question remains, is it too late? Can a last-minute patch heal the wound of mistrust? For his part, Emin has adopted a wait-and-see stance. He hasn't withdrawn his threat. He has left it hanging in the air like a sword of Damocles, waiting to see if these promises materialize or if they are just empty words to buy time. Amidst this chaos, İlsu Demirci has wrapped herself in a strategic silence. I don't want to speak until everything is clear, she reportedly told her inner circle. This silence is powerful. It forces the production to act. It forces them to work hard to win her back. By not engaging in a public war of words, she maintains her dignity while her co-star fights the battle on the front lines. Predictably, the battle has moved to the court of public opinion. Social media is ablaze. Fans are divided into two camps, though united by fear. One group applauds Emin's courage, celebrating his integrity. This is what a real partner looks like, they say. The other faction is terrified of the ending. If they both leave, does the series end? Is Arafta doomed? Colleagues on set state that this potential departure isn't sudden. It is the result of accumulated grievances. Emin isn't defending İlsu simply because he likes her. He is defending her because he respects the art they create together. And so, the entertainment industry holds its breath. The next few days will be decisive. Will the producers honor their stars, or will Arafta become the first casualty of an actor revolution? We will be watching every development, every script change, and every move from this power couple. Before you go, I have one final question. Do you think the show could survive if they both left? Let me know your predictions in the comments. And remember, if you enjoyed this exclusive report on the fight for artistic dignity, the best way to support Mr. Magazine is to click that join button. It gives you a special badge, priority in comments, and helps us keep the truth alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow drama enthusiasts. Until the next headline breaks, keep your eyes open and your standards high. This is Mr. Magazine, signing off.